Stress can make you feel troubled or threatened. The things that can stress you out can be family, they can be arguments, they can be illnesses, or also violence in your community can also leave you feeling stressed. How then do we describe this particular stress, and what are the problems that come with this stress? The first problem that comes with stress are the thoughts and feelings that you have. Let's take, for example, that this hanger are your thoughts and feelings, and this is you. So the problem comes in when this scarf, that is you, is hooked onto the hanger and placed where it can't move. These thoughts and feelings can be anger, can be sadness, or can also be fear of the unknown or what can happen into your future. Sometimes the stress or the thoughts and feelings are of you feeling that you are not moving. Maybe it's time that you feel you had a promotion. It's time that you feel that you need to have a child, but you're hooked in place and you can't move. And at times there's an emotional storm that happens, an emotional tornado in your life, and you feel that you can't just move and you're hooked in place. How then do you find yourself moving out of this hooked position? The first thing that you need to do is to ground yourself. How do you manage to ground yourself in a situation or in an emotional tornado? Let's take, for example, you're in an actual storm. The first thing that you do is, if you're in a tree, you need to climb down. You need to find solid ground where you're stable. And in that position, you're able to help yourself, you're able to help others as well in the process. How do you manage to ground yourself emotionally? The first thing that you need to do is recognize your 5 senses that you have. You need to recognize the sense of sight, the sense of taste, the sense of hearing, the sense of touch, and also the sense of smell. How do you manage to do this? I have a little example with me here, and the one thing that you need to do, for example, is sense of touch. I am touching an orange. You need to be able to engage yourself in the particular moment that you're in. You need to focus on something other than the thing that is causing you to be stressed. How can you do this? You say, okay, fine, I am touching something. What is it that I'm touching? Is it an orange? Is it a watermelon? Once you start focusing on the little thing and you're giving your attention to something else other than the thing that is causing you stress, you say, okay, fine, what is it that I see in this orange? Give it the scrutiny that a wine taster would give scrutiny to a certain type of wine, or a master chocolatier would give to chocolate. The thing that you need to do next is, okay, fine, your sense of smell when you're peeling the orange. You smell the particular juices that come out when you're peeling the orange. Also, you need to be able to say, okay, fine, how is this orange tasting? Like, you need to swirl it around your mouth. Like, just find something that you then that will put your mind away from the thing that is causing you stress. If you have kids, maybe you decide to say, okay, fine, let me play with the kids. You play a board game, you play with Play-Doh or something that you love doing. If you love sewing, or if you like looking around and say, okay, fine, I've never looked around my house. What is it that I see right now? Just remember to put yourself away from the situation, and that is the first step for you to unhook yourself. However, this is the only part that we're going to be talking about. Join us next time as we talk about unhooking yourself from the particular stress and situation that you are in. My name is Mashta Diola, and I'm an occupational therapist. Thank you so much for joining us today on the Compassionate Couch.